Isabella of Castile was born on April 22, 1451, in Madrigal de las Altas Torres, Spain. Her father, King John II of Castile, ruled a kingdom on the brink of change. Isabella's childhood was steeped in the tumultuous politics of the time. She witnessed firsthand the power struggles and shifting alliances that defined the era. Despite the challenges, Isabella received a well-rounded education. Isabella's upbringing instilled in her a deep sense of piety and religious devotion. She was a devout Catholic throughout her life, a fact that would deeply influence her reign. Even as a young girl, Isabella displayed a keen intellect and a strong will. These qualities, combined with her unwavering faith, would shape her into one of the most significant rulers in European history. Her early years were marked by uncertainty and political intrigue. Her right to the throne was challenged by her niece, Juana la Beltranea. This rivalry would cast a long shadow over Isabella's early life and set the stage for a dramatic power struggle. Upon her father's death in 1454, Isabella's half-brother Henry IV ascended to the throne. Her position within the court became increasingly precarious as Henry sought to consolidate his power. Despite the challenges, Isabella navigated the treacherous waters of court politics with remarkable skill. She carefully cultivated alliances and demonstrated her political acumen. In 1468, Henry IV declared Isabella's younger brother Alfonso as his heir. This move further ignited the flames of rebellion. The nobles, unhappy with Henry's rule, rallied behind Isabella and Alfonso. A civil war erupted, plunging Castile into chaos. Isabella, thrust into the center of the conflict, refused to be a mere pawn in a power game. She emerged as a leader in her own right, rallying support for her cause. Her courage and determination inspired loyalty among her followers. The civil war dragged on, a testament to the deep divisions within Castile. Isabella, displaying remarkable resilience, refused to back down from the fight for her birthright. In 1469, in a move that would change the course of Spanish history, Isabella married Ferdinand II of Aragon. This strategic union had far-reaching consequences, laying the groundwork for the unification of Spain. The marriage was not merely a love match, it was a calculated political alliance. Both Isabella and Ferdinand understood the significance of their union. They were determined to use their combined strength to forge a new era for Spain. Their marriage contract, known as the Concord of Segovia, carefully outlined the balance of power between them. Isabella was determined to rule as an equal partner, not as a subservient wife. Their shared ambition and vision for a unified Spain would bind them together throughout their reign. Isabella and Ferdinand's joint rule marked the beginning of a new era for Spain. Their marriage in 1469 was not just a union of two individuals, but a strategic alliance that laid the foundation for a unified Spanish kingdom. They worked tirelessly to centralize power and create a unified kingdom. Their vision was clear: to transform a fragmented collection of territories into a cohesive and powerful nation-state. Their efforts focused on several key areas. They understood that unification required not just political maneuvering but also social, economic, and legal reforms. First, they established a strong central government, replacing the fragmented feudal system that had long dominated Spain. This was a monumental task, as the feudal lords were accustomed to significant autonomy and resisted centralization. They created a royal council, staffed with loyal advisors, to oversee the affairs of state. This council played a crucial role in implementing the monarch's policies and ensuring that their directives were followed throughout the kingdom. Next, they implemented a series of reforms aimed at modernizing the legal system and improving the administration of justice. These reforms were essential for creating a sense of fairness and order in the newly unified kingdom. They introduced a new legal code and established a system of royal courts to enforce the law. This legal framework helped to standardize laws across the kingdom and reduce the influence of local feudal lords. In addition to their political reforms, Isabella and Ferdinand also focused on promoting economic growth and stability. They recognized that a strong economy was vital for the prosperity and unity of Spain. They encouraged trade, both within Spain and with other countries. By fostering trade relations, they aimed to integrate the various regions of Spain and create a more interconnected economy. They invested in infrastructure projects such as roads and canals to facilitate commerce. These projects not only boosted the economy, but also helped to physically connect the disparate regions of Spain. Their efforts to unify Spain faced numerous challenges. The process was fraught with difficulties, including resistance from powerful nobles and regional leaders who were reluctant to cede their autonomy. the country was still deeply divided along regional and religious lines. These divisions posed significant obstacles to unification, as different regions had their own distinct identities and loyalties. However, Isabella and Ferdinand's unwavering commitment to their vision, combined with their political skills, enabled them to overcome these obstacles. Their ability to navigate the complex political landscape and build alliances was key to their success. Through diplomacy, strategic marriages, and sometimes force, they managed to bring the various regions under a single crown, setting the stage for the emergence of modern Spain. Completing the Christian conquest of Spain was a monumental task that spanned several centuries, involving numerous battles, alliances, and strategic maneuvers. Isabella and Ferdinand were deeply committed to the Reconquista, the centuries-long struggle to reclaim the Iberian Peninsula from Muslim rule. Their vision was not just about military conquest, but also about unifying Spain under one religion and one crown. They saw it as their religious duty to complete the reconquest and establish a unified Christian Spain. Their faith was a driving force, motivating them to push forward despite numerous challenges and setbacks. Under their leadership, the Spanish forces achieved a series of decisive victories against the Emirate of Granada, the last Muslim stronghold in Iberia. These victories were not just military triumphs but also symbolic victories that boosted the morale of the Christian forces. Isabella's role in the Reconquista extended far beyond mere symbolic support. She was a strategic thinker and a hands-on leader who played a crucial role in planning and executing military campaigns. She was actively involved in planning military campaigns and providing for the troops. Her attention to detail ensured that the soldiers were well prepared and well supplied, which was essential for their success on the battlefield. She even accompanied her armies to the battlefield on several occasions, demonstrating her unwavering commitment to the cause. Her presence on the front lines inspired her troops and showed them that their queen was willing to share in their hardships and dangers. She understood the importance of morale and ensured that her soldiers were well equipped and motivated. Her leadership style was both compassionate and firm, earning her the loyalty and respect of her men. Her personal involvement in the Reconquista earned her the respect and admiration of her troops. They saw her not just as a distant monarch, but as a leader who was deeply invested in their cause and their well-being. The fall of Granada in 1492 marked the end of the Reconquista and a turning point in Spanish history. This victory was the culmination of years of hard-fought battles and strategic planning. It solidified Isabella and Ferdinand's power and paved the way for Spain's emergence as a global power. Their success in the Reconquista laid the foundation for the Spanish Empire, which would go on to become one of the most powerful and influential empires in history. The victory was celebrated with grand ceremonies and religious festivities, marking the beginning of a new era for Spain. The unification of Spain under Christian rule was seen as a divine mandate, and the people rejoiced in the newfound peace and stability. Following the Reconquista, Spain began to expand its territories, exploring new lands and establishing colonies. This period of exploration and expansion was directly influenced by the success of the Reconquista, as it gave Spain the confidence and resources to venture beyond its borders. Today, the legacy of the Reconquista is still evident in Spain, with numerous landmarks and monuments commemorating this pivotal period in history. The Reconquista not only shaped the course of Spanish history, but also left an indelible mark on the cultural and religious landscape of the nation. The Alhambra in Granada stands as a testament to the end of Muslim rule in Spain and the triumph of the Christian Reconquista. It serves as a reminder of the complex and multifaceted history of the Iberian Peninsula. The completion of the Christian conquest of Spain marked the dawn of a new era, one that would see Spain rise to unprecedented heights of power and influence on the global stage. The fall of Granada in 1492 was a momentous event that resonated throughout Europe and beyond. It was a pivotal moment that signaled the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in European history. It marked the end of over 7 centuries of Muslim rule in the Iberian Peninsula. This long period had seen a rich and diverse cultural exchange, with significant advancements in science, art, and philosophy. For Isabella and Ferdinand, it was the culmination of a long and arduous struggle, a testament to their unwavering faith and determination. Their marriage had united the crowns of Castile and Aragon, and their combined forces were instrumental in the final push to reclaim Granada. The capture of Granada was not just a military victory, it was a symbolic triumph for Christianity over Islam. This victory was celebrated across Christian Europe, reinforcing the idea of a united Christendom against the Muslim world. It sent a powerful message to the rest of Europe, establishing Spain as a champion of Christendom. The victory was seen as a divine endorsement of Isabella and Ferdinand's rule, bolstering their legitimacy and influence. The fall of Granada had far-reaching consequences. It not only reshaped the political landscape of the Iberian Peninsula, but also had a profound impact on the rest of Europe. It paved the way for the emergence of a unified and powerful Spanish monarchy, which would play a dominant role in European politics for centuries to come. The consolidation of power under Isabella and Ferdinand set the stage for Spain's rise as a major European power. It also marked the beginning of Spain's Golden Age, a period of cultural and artistic flourishing. This era saw the rise of notable figures such as Cervantes and Velázquez, whose works would leave a lasting legacy on world culture. Moreover, the conquest of Granada facilitated Spain's expansion into the New World, as Isabella and Ferdinand sought new challenges and opportunities in the wake of their victory. This expansion led to the establishment of a vast Spanish empire that spanned across the Americas, bringing immense wealth and influence to Spain. It was in this context that Christopher Columbus's voyage was funded by Isabella and Ferdinand, leading to the discovery of the New World in 1492. This discovery would have a profound impact on global history, ushering in an era of exploration and colonization. The fall of Granada, therefore, was not just a local event but a turning point that set the stage for Spain's influence to spread across the globe. It marked the beginning of a new era of exploration, conquest, and cultural exchange that would shape the modern world. The legacy of the fall of Granada can still be felt today, as it laid the foundations for the modern Spanish state and its role in global history. It serves as a reminder of the complex and intertwined histories of different cultures and the enduring impact of historical events on our present and future.